leadership of the House. So I direct that the leadership of the House shall invite Ghana Cocoa Board to meet and brief members of the House at the Committee of the Whole on this matter. Thank you. The next statement is by Honorable Williams Okotodate, Honorable Member for Jaman South. It is on state of deplorable roads in Jaman South.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, my name is Williams Okotodate, MP Jaman South.
Honorable Member, thank you for correcting me, but this is your statement, is that right? What you gave to Mr. Speaker, we just forwarded to me, is Okoto. So please make sure the next time you spell your name correctly, so I don't pronounce it wrongly.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to make my maiden statement in the House. Mr. Speaker, I wish to highlight the deplorable state of road network in my constituency, Jaman South. I am very sure you all appreciate the need for good roads in the country, and its importance cannot be underestimated. The poor road network in the country is not a secret, and the havoc it has caused the nation is immense and immeasurable. Over the years, our attempt to tackle the problem bedeviling the road network has been fraught with challenges. Mr. Speaker, Jaman South is a municipality, and in my estimation, has some of the worst roads in the country. The only sign of a bitumen road in the constituency is the one stretching through the principal street of the municipal capital, that's Deplorable, through to Sampa. That road is over 20 years old and riddled with potholes that can cause accidents for motorists and commuters on a daily basis. Mr. Speaker, the potholes on that stretch of road are deep enough to change your radio station. Mr. Speaker, every other road in the constituency is in a terrible shape and making one of the most beautiful constituencies in the country an eyesore. Mr. Speaker, there are over 50 towns and villages connected just by 4 major roads in the municipal capital have not seen a tarred surface in their lifetime, even though all of such roads are over 100 years old. Mr. Speaker, the problem of road network is impeding the development of the people and the communities. The terrible nature of the roads has adversely affected investment in the constituency. Existing businesses are dying and new ones are hardly coming up due to the dust that engulfs the whole community during the dry season or harmattan season. The rainy season comes with its own challenges. The potholes get filled, driving and walking even becomes difficult. Mr. Speaker, sometimes it is difficult to live in the constituency, especially when all other 4 municipal assemblies in the Bono region have asphaltic surfaces except Jaman South municipality. Mr. Speaker, Jaman South contributes its fair share to the development of the nation. In fact, we are a major farming community dealing mainly in the cultivation of cocoa and cashew on a large scale. Foodstuff production is abundant. The problem is that the trucks carrying these goods many times get stuck and sometimes topple over and block the narrow roads. Mr. Speaker, on 3 of the 4 major roads in the municipality, Ghana shares a border with Ivory Coast, making the constituency an entry point to foreigners. Mr. Speaker, foreigners' first impression about the country is formed mostly at the entry point, hence the need to carve a very good and a beautiful impression for the municipality and the country. Mr. Speaker, one beautiful thing about the municipality is that most of the towns are so close by, and in most cases less than a kilometer between them. An example is from Drobo, the municipal capital, to Kwamse Krom, where you have Jape Krom, Katachie Krom, Gunasia, Kromunum, Sebreni, Dodosio, Bano number 1, Bano number 2, Bano number 3, and Kwamse Krom, the border town, all on the 12-kilometer road. Mr. Speaker, again, from Drobo to Mrema, you have Nyamifie, Asuoja, Jejemreja, Abuo Krom, and Mremano on a 9-kilometer road. On the road to Atuna Batian, you have Dape Krom, Babianiha, Komfo Krom, Bobuno, Konsia, Abrikasu, Atuna, Pampra Krom, and Batian. The point being made here is that any attempt to get any of this stretch of road constructed is going to bring a big relief to thousands of people, because none of these aforementioned towns has a population of less than 1,000. Mr. Speaker, I am happy to know that the President, in his inaugural address to the nation, spoke of this year as the Year of Rose. It is my hope and prayer that this year's Year of Rose promise be different from what the President proclaimed last year, 2020. I urge the state to consider us favorably in this year's budget.
Hold on. Yes, member for Gagwe Central.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I believe the honourable member is reading a statement, and the rules of the House does not require a statement to provoke any debate. You are saying that it's your prayer that this year's promise by the President that it's going to be the Year of Roads will not be the same as last year. You are provoking debate. Because if I ask you to provide me with data on road works, how can you support that? Because the year hasn't started.
Honorable, thank you. The statement has been admitted by Mr. Speaker, and it will allow him to read it, and members can comment and like. He has concluded.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I want to repeat here. I'm happy to know that the President, in his inaugural address to the nation, spoke of this year as the Year of Rose. It is my hope and prayer that this year's Year of Rose promise be different from what the President promised last year, 2020. Mr. Speaker, I urge the state to consider us favorably in this year's budget, especially in the area of roads, so as to get the spirit of once vibrant communities back to life. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak the minds of my constituents in the House. Thank you very much.
Yes, honorable member for Sunyani East.
Sunyani West.
Sorry, Sunyani West.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I thank the maker of the statement. And to say that even though his statement is more or less constituency specific, having been a former regional minister of the region before, I have a fair idea as to the road conditions of his constituency and, for that matter, his municipality. The Speaker, I just want to say that yes, just like many other constituencies and municipalities, road continues to be a major challenge to many of our communities. But that notwithstanding, it is also a fact that some attempts have been made in his constituency to address the issue of roads. And I do know for a fact that if you go to Deplorable, which is the Jaman sub-district capital, quite a number of roads are under construction. Apart from that, there are other major roads which are also under construction and have reached a considerable level of completion. And I thought, in being fair in the statement, the maker of the statement will have acknowledged that as effort by government in addressing the road conditions in his constituency. He also made a statement that maybe apart from his constituency, there's no other constituency or municipality in the region which doesn't have an asphalting surface in the district capital. That is factually incorrect. The Speaker, my constituency